People love socializing, partying, making friends and doing other fun things, but actually we don't need it. Sure, if you're heavily extroverted, I may seem boring to you, but if you think about it, being a healthy loner is actually amazing. You don't feel lonely, you don't need social approval, and you can just focus on your craft. Of course, it's great to have friends, but really, is it bad to not have any? Some people may see not having friends as pathetic, but is it? Not really. It doesn't make you a loser. Many people feel bad in solitude because they see solitude as something that's for losers. While, on the other hand, people who are straight up loners often see people who love partying as losers. So it's really a matter of perspective. In my opinion, it's much better to have poor communication skills than to be that party animal who gets extremely drunk and then stoned and then drunk twice as hard and has to suffer in a hospital for the next 2 weeks every 2 months. Well, besides, such people don't really have friends but rather party companions. People who feel bad without friends often feel this way because it makes them feel as if they were worse than other people. What should you do in such case? It's simple. Just love yourself, bro. Look at Albert Einstein or Isaac Newton. They were both loners and really, I don't think they would become great thinkers if they were afraid of solitude. They loved solitude, because it was the time for them to focus on their craft. And about self-love isn't dependent on other people, but on yourself. It doesn't matter if you have friends or not. If you have no friends, it's good to try to improve your social skills, but in the end, know that's very much outside of your control if someone likes you or not. And you know what Stoics say, if something is beyond your control, it's neither good nor bad for you, and therefore, it doesn't own your happiness. You can have no friends, be broke, have low testosterone and piss your bed every night and still love yourself. It's that simple. Those things don't really make you worse than anyone, and really, everyone has some flaws. Self-love is unconditional. Now of course, it's good to try to change those things, but according to Stoicism, what you cannot change, you have no control over, and thus, you should not care about it. Solitude is your time to work on your craft. Look at me, I very rarely feel lonely because 1. I don't see solitude as something bad. Actually, to be honest, being a loner is part of my personality, and I actually feel better about myself when alone than when in a group of people. And 2. I always have something to do. To the point when instead of feeling lonely, I rather feel overwhelmed with how many things I want to do. I have a daily routine, and besides my daily habits, in my free time I either work on my hobbies or on these videos. Solitude is your time to grow yourself and your hobbies. It becomes amazing when you stop seeing it as something bad and when you actually know what to use it for. It's your time to express yourself freely, instead of following the crowd. By the way, if you enjoyed the video, don't be shy, go and slash the subscribe button into a million pieces. You can also like or comment, I appreciate it, thanks. Now of course, socializing isn't bad. I myself care about my social skills, but what I want to tell you, not being likable also isn't really a bad thing. I've spent my last summer break with pretty much no close friends, and did I feel bad? Not really. I had plenty of things to do. This is what happens when you enjoy solitude. You just don't care and you spend that time on doing the stuff you enjoy, or on improving yourself. Nowadays I often socialize on university. I have friends, but still, I don't like partying and I'm not really going out often. I could try going out more, but I'm just much more interested in my daily grind. Other people don't really make me happy. Well, maybe besides the closest people. All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. Blaise Pascal. There were many great people who achieved great things, thanks to their love of solitude. Great inventors, artists, or other very skilled individuals. Jesus is a great example of how everyone needs solitude. No matter if you are Christian or not, you cannot deny his influence on the world. He was often going into wilderness, completely alone, just to pray. He thought about love and he loved people, but Christians, including me, believe that he basically spends 40 days fasting, away from all people. He is the perfect example of how you can both appreciate solitude and love people. Now that was a tough video. I really had trouble finding a topic to talk about this time, but I hope it turned out pretty well. And if you enjoyed watching this, I think you will also like this video. Yeah, it's pretty similar, but it talks more directly about social pressure instead of solitude. Don't be a people pleaser, instead seek freedom. Thanks for your time, growth is our duty, bye.